MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, set up. You gon' stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Up next, it's our main event between the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you, and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100.
Katie York set to get this one started. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. This play goes for 36. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Flushed out of the pocket. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
He'll give up the gut to Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From the gun, Darnold. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Running back sent in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints—
Good job, defense. Good way to stay home. Good way to not give up.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
It's a loss of a
And it's not
yard.
just you quarterbacks, Brock, you are going to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third down, they need 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they fail to score. We'll actually get to that other sidelines.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Seahawks' 36-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Down. Smith red. Yellow. 22.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Here's a give inside to Kamara. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Yeah, smash. Smash. Ready.
Another run for Kamara. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Set. Hut. 50. Green. Ready.
Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get the game's first points here in the second. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Headed out right. That's low and bounces short of his man.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. That's incomplete left side.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Milrow throwing on third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
Walker on first down. And he gets him around 6 there. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And 3 at the Saints 32-yard line.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, set.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. From the gun, Milrow. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
The Seahawks first down.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. All right, here we go, 2nd down.
At the Saints 6-yard line.
Milrow from the gun. And he's got it! Tags away out for it, but touchdown! The Seahawks get their first points of this game just before halftime. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7.
Jason Myers kicking off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. Space.
There we go.
And he's off to the races. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So
Good
simple
fucking
for you
job,
to
boys.
describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints break that